Welcome to a place where hearts unwind, infinite threads that gently bind, love and compassion in every line. Together we rise through space and time.
Welcome back to Infinite Threads. I'm your host, Bob, and today we're opening a tender space, one we all carry, though few of us talk about. This is episode 98, The Love You Never Received and What It Left Behind. Let's start with a truth we often avoid. You didn't get all the love you needed. None of us did. Maybe your parents were too hurt to give it. Maybe your teachers didn't see you. Maybe your partner couldn't meet you in your vulnerability. Maybe life kept showing up empty-handed when you were starving for affection, safety, or understanding. But here's what I want you to hear with your whole heart today. That lack of love was never your fault. So many of us walk around trying to fill the hole that unreceived love left behind. We try to prove we're worthy of love. We people please, overachieve, shrink ourselves, or shout just to be heard. We build walls, wear masks, and hide the softest parts of ourselves. But the wound stays, quiet, shaping who we become, who we trust, how we treat others, how we treat ourselves. This episode is not about blaming anyone. It's about seeing so we can heal. Because until we name what we didn't get, we'll keep chasing it in all the wrong places. And more than that, we'll keep withholding love from ourselves and sometimes from others without even knowing it. But there is another way. What if the missing love isn't just a scar? It's a signal. What if it's not just a void, it's a doorway? Because sometimes the love you never received is exactly what you are meant to learn how to give. Unconditional love to yourself, to your inner child, to your present self, to others who feel the same lack you once did. This is how the thread of compassion grows. It's spun from empathy, from the pain you survived, from the choices to not pass it on. If you didn't get held, you can learn to hold yourself. If you weren't believed, you can become someone who listens deeply. If you were abandoned, you can become someone who stays with yourself and for others. And when you do that, something incredible happens. You stop being ruled by the absence and you start becoming a source. You become the love you needed. You become the presence you longed for. You stop looking outside for someone to complete what was always yours to carry. It's not about pretending you weren't hurt. It's about honoring that hurt and then not letting it define you anymore. This is what emotional growth looks like. It's not flashy, it's not easy, but it's transformative. And here's the beautiful part. When you love unconditionally, even when no one taught you how, you change the world. Your healing becomes someone else's hope. Your tenderness becomes a healing presence. Your choices ripple through time, through generations, through strangers you'll never even meet. And yes, you will still long for the love you didn't get. Some days it will ache, but even in the ache, you can be kind. You can be real. You can stay open. And that openness, that's where love enters. Let me ask you something real quick. What would happen if this week you stopped waiting to be loved the way you needed back then and started giving that love freely now? To yourself, to the parts of you that still hurt, to the people around you who may never say the right words, but who need someone to show them how love works. It doesn't make you weak to love without a model. It makes you miraculous. Because unconditional love isn't just something you receive. It's something you become. You become it. For the child you were, for the person you are, and for the people who walk beside you now. And if enough of us do that, the world begins to shift, one thread at a time. Until next time, guys, be gentle with your ache, be generous with your healing, and remember, you are not broken. You are the answer to the love you were missing. Stay connected, stay open, and above all, stay loving. I love you guys very, very, very much. And you know what I need you to do. Go out and pass that on. Later, Gators. Bye-bye.